Hello, Random Face Editing here. And before we get started, I just want to say two things. One, I don't explain what COPPA is very well, so please look into it. Watch what a lot of other YouTubers put out. There's been a ton of them putting a lot of things. Find the documents you can and come to your own conclusions. And second, I don't do a good job explaining what I think YouTube should do. And, well, I'm going to put it simply. YouTube should allow users under 13 to make accounts and then go through and not collect data from those accounts. Possibly adding in extra abilities for parents to be able to control what the children see, or, extra restrictions placed on the account or something. Anything. But then again, anything would be better than this. Hello, I'm Random Face, and, well, I'm talking about this now because it affects everybody in YouTube. Lately, the latest in a long string of YouTube making stupid decisions that negatively impact all their creators has led to, well, their decision to sit down and come to an agreement with the FTC about not collecting child data by going through and making sure that anything that remotely appeals to a child can never actually thrive on the platform, by having it not show up in any recommended feeds, not showing up in any subscription feeds, not having any comments, not having any links at the end screens or anything. And the other option is if you go through and say, hey, I don't want this. My video is not made for kids. Don't put it in this category. If the FTC or YouTube decides that, hey, it is made for kids, a fine of up to $42,000. Legitimately, this could kill a ton of channels. And I'm going to say this. I am done with caring. I am sick and tired of every single little stupid, inane decision that YouTube makes. I am sick and tired of living in fear that my channel that I've built up over 6 years, that I've gotten better at, that I've worked on my skills of making videos, of learning what I love doing. I'm sick and tired of having the threat of having all that taken away from me hang over. I'm sick and tired of that. So you know what? Screw this. I set my videos to, not made for kids. And everyone says, that's actually really bad. That's actually insanely bad. I don't care. I started this YouTube channel because I needed something to pull me out of one of the darkest moments of my life. I had just barely gone through and attempted suicide. And this channel has helped me be able to focus my energy on healing, on getting away from that, on finding something I can be happy about, something I can work on and get better at. And I'm sticking with my channel. I'm sticking with with any of you who are willing to sit here and watch my videos. If you don't want to, fine, that's your decision. But if you do, I will stay here. This is crap. Complete and utter crap. I and many others wait for the day when another platform will actually get the tools necessary to support a lot of creators so that we can just jump ship and go to that platform, but either that platform already exists or it's never going to exist. Because YouTube keeps on pulling crap like this. How there was a whole adpocalypse. I've had situations, I've had false claims on my videos. I've had videos threatened to pull away from me. I've had threatened legal issues only to find like all of a sudden surprise support from actually contacting the company being like, oh yeah, have an automated response saying, oh, just tell them this is our legal thing we tell to everybody, you're allowed to record our videos. Stuff like that happening. No. Here's my plan. If by 2020, if by the date that all this is going to be implemented, it looks like everything is going to go south, I might just go to another platform. Dailymotion or Vimeo or something. But I'm not going to abandon this one. I'm not. Because screw it. Because in many ways, shapes, and forms, I owe so much to this channel. I owe so much to the cringy videos I made when I first started. I owe so much to all the crap and all the good things I've done. I owe a lot. And I owe a lot to you guys. Because you guys are amazing. And you guys, I know you are awesome and kind and random, and that's all I can ask. I am not going to abandon that. And yeah, I know. With how all this is going, if it goes just a little bit the wrong way, I'm done. I'll be so far in debt, I won't be able to go to school. But for everything that has been given to me, that risk is worth it for me. And just to make absolutely certain, make sure I make this absolutely certain, I do not make these videos explicitly for children. I do not target them directly at children. I make these videos for all ages. And yes, there are frequently things that are only intended for those older than 13. I have video series where I talk about death and suicide because that's what I was dealing with and that's what I needed to talk about. I have games that are completely happy and cheerful and silly. And I have other games where I just sit down and occasionally have an episode where I suffer. I do not make videos for children. I make videos for everyone who wants to watch them, and I hope that they'll take some sort of message or meaning, or at the very least, some degree of happiness from them. Some degree of happiness or understanding or meaning, or just the ability to be a little bit kinder, a little bit more awesome, or maybe just a bit more random. This is also a good moment to mention that finals week for my college are coming up. So the next 2 weeks are not going to have videos at all. I'll be studying and I'll be working on finals and I'll be decompressing from finals. I'm not even sure if I'll be able to do a live stream, but If I do, it'll be wonderful if some of you can be there. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to always be awesome, always be kind, and always be random. See ya.